The play you're about to see is based on a song and includes the song by Dar Williams called The Christians and the Pagans. It tells the story of a pair of women roommates and longtime friends who are going to visit and spend the holidays with the relatives of one of them. Her name is Amber, and it's her relatives that they're going to share the holidays with. The only problem is that Amber and Jane, the roommates, are pagan, and the relatives are Christian. So they don't celebrate the same holidays. When I look back at how this play came to me so quickly, more than any other play that I've written before, there are a couple of reasons. One of them being, of course, the obvious one, that there was a story already within the song. And the second is that the song connects with my own history of moving from Christianity to Unitarianism, and also moving from Los Angeles to Seattle, which was both a change in the weather and a cultural change. And now to open the play, The Christians and the Pagans. The first scene, Amber and Jane, roommates, are meeting to talk about their trip. It's December 20th in their apartment in Seattle.
I tried, Amber. I really did. But we're too late. It's the holidays and hotels are all booked. But your Uncle George lives in LA, doesn't he? How about calling him and seeing if we could stay just for one night?
Oh, God. But Jane, think about it. That one night is Christmas Eve. For them, anyway. I don't think it's a good idea. You know how Aunt Ida feels about us.
Well, she didn't say so, but I could tell it ticked her off when she asked if we went to church, and I said, yes, well, no, not exactly. But I tried to explain what we believe in. You did say they were Christians, but I didn't know they were such dyed-in-the-wool types.
Well, Uncle George isn't, and I didn't realize it, but I'm afraid Aunt Ida is.
Well, doesn't that mean she has to accept everybody and love them no matter what?
Yes, but our way of life is what? I don't think she'll ever accept, let alone how we plan to celebrate the holidays.
We better cancel our trip then.
Oh.
It's too late to get a refund from the airlines, and when will we both ever get time off from work together again?
Never. Okay, I'll call. Hi, Uncle? It's me, Amber.
Well, well, well. Good to hear from you. It's been a while.
I know, sorry, but I've been real busy. Say, Jane and I are headed out your way next week. We both got time off from work. That almost never happens. I mean, never, actually. We planned a special trip for solstice, but we just couldn't find a place to stay.
A special trip for what?
Solstice? It's around Christmas. We booked our flight, and we can't get our money back, and we can't go unless we've got a place to stay. As it happens, you live right near where we're headed. We don't want to put you out, but it's only for one night.
George, who's that on the phone?
Hold on, honey. Your Aunt Ida just walked in. It's Amber. She'd like to come to visit for Christmas. Just overnight. Give me a few minutes. I'll call you back, okay?
Okay.
What did he say?
He'll call back.
Uh-oh, your Aunt Ida, I bet.
I can't believe she called after all this time. She wants to spend Christmas with us?
Uh-huh. Yes, looks that way.
I really like your niece. She's very sweet. But is that woman coming with her? What's her name? Jean?
Jane? Yes, it looks like it. They've been friends for years. Now they live together, so they're coming together. They got tickets for a flight out this way, but the hotels are solidly booked.
So what are we, the last resort?
Yeah, no, Amber really wants to see us. We don't have anyone else over for Christmas, and it's family time, isn't it? Timmy misses Aunt Amber. He'd love to see her, and it's just for one night.
All right, then. Timmy! I sure do. Look at our angel. George, would you put it on top of the tree? And Timmy, how about hanging the candy canes?
Amber called her uncle.
We're up here for the holiday. Jane and I were having solstice. Now we need a place to stay.
And her Christ-loving uncle watched his wife hang an angel on the tree. He watched his son hang candy canes all made with red dye number 3.
Hello?
It's Christmas Eve. I know your life is not our style.
Christmas is like solstice, and we miss you, and it's been a while.
Christmas is like soul sticks? What are soul sticks?
George, can you get that? I'm busy in here.
Timmy, I bet it's your aunt. Why don't you get it?
Oh, Auntie, I didn't think you were coming.
Well, hello there, Amber. I could have used a call. It's great to see you, though.
Oh, sorry, my phone battery died. Come sit down. And the plane was late. This is my friend Jane.
Jane?
We met her
Yes.
last summer. Ida came by.
I remember. Welcome, Jane. Let me take your coats.
Hi, Jane. I'm Timmy.
Hey, Timmy! Timmy, I'm glad to meet you. Amber's told me all about you.
I'll be right there. I'm coming. I just got the wine.
The Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground the best that they were able. Just before the meal was served, hands were held and prayers were said, sending hope for peace on earth to all their gods and goddesses. The food was great, the tree plugged in, the meal had gone without a hitch, till Timmy turned to Amber.
Is it true that you're a witch?
His mom jumped up.
The pies are burning. I'll be in the kitchen.
It was Jane who spoke.
It's true your cousin's not a Christian, but we love the snow, the world we share. You find magic from your God, and we find magic everywhere.
Everywhere? That's just like our God.
George, I could use a little help out here.
Coming, sweetheart. Excuse me, everyone. I'll be right back.
Our preacher says God is everywhere too, but I don't see how anyone can be everywhere all at once. Do you?
No, not if God was a person like you or me. But what if God was one name and Goddess was another for all the love and hugs and friends in the whole world, for all the good things in life?
Yes, for the trees and grass and wind and rain, and for songs and stories too.
I don't think our God is that one. Mom says he lives up in heaven, and it's way up in the sky somewhere. He's our maker, but you don't meet him until you die. That's probably why I've never met him before. But our preacher, Reverend Reed, said God made everything, like the flowers and animals. So maybe some of him is still left over in all of that stuff. But if he made it, why did he leave and go back up to heaven? Maybe he didn't like it?
You know, it sounds like you've got a lot of important questions. Maybe you could ask your parents and Reverend Reed.
I guess. Well, maybe our God is up in heaven to take care of that place, and yours is down here to take care of ours. because there are too many endangered animals, and I really, really like animals, and I don't want any more of them to die.
Oh, I don't either. And it'll take all of us to take care of them, no matter which God we believe in.
They're both ruined, inedible. What'll we do? I've got nothing else to serve for dessert.
Don't worry, hon. I'm sure everyone will understand. Things like this happen. And it was a wonderful meal. You outdid yourself. Anyway, the important thing is that we're spending the holiday with family, isn't it?
With your family. I miss Mom and Dad so much. Both gone now. They're the ones I should be spending Christmas with. I know it's been 3 years since. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't know.
If my parents were here, we'd all be going to church tomorrow on Christmas. And I suppose you won't be going with me. Certainly your niece and her friend won't be going. I still can't believe what I heard, that Jane is a pagan. Maybe she's a witch.
No. She's not. She's no different from any of our friends. I didn't see any black cats or broomsticks at their place when we visited last summer, did you?
No, but one thing is for sure. You yourself told me that Amber said they don't believe in God.
Not exactly. Not in the same God we believe in. It was a while back, but I think Amber said something about their God being, well, sort of a lady.
Lady. Who ever heard of that? It's not in the Bible.
Maybe it's like Mother Mary, hon. Yeah, she's a lady, isn't she?
It's strange, though, don't you think? How can anybody worship the earth and not heaven? Who would do that? We certainly wouldn't. Well, maybe that doesn't bother you. After all, you say you're a Christian, but you don't go to church every Sunday. Maybe you wish I was like your first wife. She didn't go to church every Sunday either, did she?
She did, but we divorced. I married you, Ida, and I'm glad I did. I love you, and I don't wish you were like Elaine, not a bit. For one thing, she didn't care much for motherhood. And you're a terrific mom. Timmy absolutely adores you.
Do you really think so? I've never heard you say that before.
I thought I had, but I thought you knew. And you stick up for yourself. Elaine never could. You say just what you think. I like that about you, and I admire you for standing up for what you believe in. I know Jane and Amber's lifestyle, if we could call it that, is different from ours, but even if they do believe in a lady god, I think we might have a few other things in common. We just don't know what they might be yet. We've never talked about it, have we?
No, and I'm not so sure we should. Maybe we could talk about, other things.
Maybe. And I want you to know, I am going to church with you tomorrow, no matter what Amber and Jane might have.
Oh, George, I do love you. And you know what? I think we've got some ice cream in the freezer. It's not pies, but it'll have to do.
So the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground the best that they were able. And where does magic come from? I think magic's in the learning. Now when Christians sit with pagans, only pumpkin pies are burning.
Survived, but Ida did. I turned the oven fan on. I hope the smoke didn't bother you too much.
No, not too much.
Not too much.
Hey, Auntie Amber, did you know I'm in the Little League now? Dad just got me a new cap and bat and everything. It's in my room. You want to see it?
You bet I do.
Oh, could I come too? I would love that. I was in Little League when I was a kid too.
You were? I didn't know girls could be in it.
Not for years they weren't, but things do change. Some things, anyhow. It just takes a while. Are you coming with us, Uncle?
No, I'd like to sit here for a minute and take a look at today's paper.
My goodness, George, where is everyone? Dinner's not over yet.
They went to Timmy's room to see his baseball stuff. Oh, here they are.
Hey, Dad, did you know that girls can hit home runs too? Jane did and her team won.
What? Where was that?
A long time ago. Little League, back in Philly.
I'm so sorry. All I have for dessert is ice cream, and all there is chocolate.
Yay, chocolate. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, I'll help with the dishes.
No, don't bother. Just sit and enjoy yourself.
Oh my goodness. Timmy looks a lot like Amber. Don't you think?
You're right. I hadn't noticed that before. Of course, I haven't seen Amber in such a long time.
Hey, Uncle George. Hey, you look miles away. What's going on?
I've been thinking about your dad and how it's been over a year since we talked. And we used to be close. Excuse me for a minute. I've got to make a call.
Amber tried to do the dishes.
No, really, don't bother.
Amber's uncle saw how Amber looked like Tim and like her father. He thought about his brother, how he hadn't spoken in a year. He thought he'd call him up.
It's Christmas and your daughter's here.
He thought of fathers, sons, and brothers. Saw his own son tug his sleeve.
Can I be a pagan?
We'll discuss it when they leave.
So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground the best that they were able, lighting trees in darkness, learning new ways from the old, making sense of history and drawing warmth out of the cold.
Hey, Auntie Amber, come help me put up some more Christmas lights. You too, Auntie Jane?
Auntie. I guess she could be one of your aunties. Why not?
I've always wanted to be an aunt.
So the Christians and the